Up for review today, we have the Deltasquad Megazord from the 2005 series Power Rangers S.P.D, or the Japanese equivalent Tokusou Sentai Dekaranger, the Dekaranger Robo, which isn't really that creative of a name. But then again, there's a lot of Sentai series that has the title with Robo in it, like for example, Bioman, Bio Robo, Live Man, Live Robo, O-Ranger, Robo, Dekaranger, Dekaranger Robo, etc., etc. Now, this series is like Go-Go 5 and Car Ranger put together, or for the American versions, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue and Power Rangers Turbo. The biggest thing that these series have in common is that the color scheme is the same, and the numbers for the color scheme is the same. Red 1, Blue 2, Green 3, Yellow 4, and Pink 5. And it kind of sounds like I'm talking about Bioman, but except in Bioman, blue and green's numbers are switched around. Now I'll tell you about both stories. Power Rangers SPD. SPD stands for Space Patrol Delta, and in Dekaranger it stands for Special Police Dekaranger. And really, when you're talking about police force, it stands for Special Police Department. But anyways, on to the story. It takes someplace between the year 2020 and 2025. It's kind of confusing because in the promo, 2020, and in the show, sometimes it says 2025, so it's really confusing to correct which date. Now, it's about this skeleton-looking alien named Emperor Grum who escaped from his special prison cell on a moon or small planet or something, and utterly got rid of it by destroying it, by blowing it up. Then goes through an S.P.D portal, and then comes to the location of our Earth, and then has Broodwing, otherwise known as Agent Aburera in Tokusou Sentai Dekaranger, so that he can give money and try to take over the Earth. Now, in Dekaranger, it takes place in 2004, and there is no big terrorist organization like most other Sentai series have. Like Magi Ranger has the Infertia, Bokenger has the Negative Syndicate, but instead it's just a bunch of alien fugitives known as alienizers, which are hired by Agent Aburera, just so that he gives them money just to commit crimes and trying to destroy the Dekarangers. And Doggy Kruger, their leader, he's known as Doggy Kruger in both versions, and in SPD, sometimes he's known as Anubis Kruger, or sometimes, but in the American version, SPD, he looks more realistic, more like a canine humanoid, but in Dekaranger, he looks sort of like a puppet, Muppet Ranger. But anyways, let's get on with the review. Red is the widest out of all of them, and the main body. He's got 3 wheels on each side, so altogether he has 6 wheels. If you turn on this on switch right here, you can see lights right there, but you can also see it on the top right here. Now when you press this, it makes an actual police siren. And onto blues. Well, there's something I should tell you about this. I'm actually missing a couple pieces from this because I got this from a garage sale. So blue is missing one of its wings, and I'm missing the hand pistol that it came with. But other than that, I've got everything to it. So here's one of the wings. And this would also spin around like a Gatling gun and shoot lasers out of it or bullets. It can also come off to make handcuffs, but I don't have the other one. It also has a little hook under it, right here. Because blues is the only one that flies. Now green, let's just say that he's the easiest to transform out of all of them. Now, he basically looks like a semi-truck, except a lot more space right here than a normal semi-truck that you drive by on a highway. And he has more wheels than any other one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 wheels. That's a lot of wheels. He can also turn a little bit like a semi. And in here, is where they would hold the gun. It can come out either way. It's not stuck in there, you can take it out, and there's a hole right through there, and you can see the Yellow Ranger's vehicle. And here's where the pistol would be. This is the blade to the sword. Now, pink and yellow, they're basically almost the same size as a Hot Wheels car, but they can't go onto a Hot Wheels track. They're a little too big and wide. Kind of rocket looking thing right here. And now then join me for part 2 when I show the transformation.